Hello everyone. Today we are closing this week's cookie baking series, and today I'm making a really easy one. Even your kids can do it without you supervising. It's really easy and everybody likes them. They're called Schoko crosses, and we always made them in Germany and also here every year. So what you need is cornflakes, and take cornflakes, not the cheap ones. They are tasting better. So we put an amount here, an amount here, and an amount here, because we want to try 3 different coatings. I'm melting right now the semi-sweet chocolate coating, and I will also have a white chocolate and candy waffers salted caramel. They might be good too for this type of cookie. Let me just get a cookie sheet over here too, because we need to well, I might, well, it doesn't matter really. Let's take this one. I put it here. You don't need to see it right now, but I do a parchment paper over it because that stuff needs to dry and not put all the chocolate on my cookie sheet. It saves me a little bit of cleaning. I'm gonna do this while the chocolate is melting in my water bath. I showed you yesterday I have a little bowl in a pot of steaming water, and this way I melt the chocolate. Okay, let's see how far we are. Pretty much, pretty good. I have it on medium. I do not want it to really heavy boil or get water in my pot. Yeah, it's getting there. It's almost liquid. Well, let's try. I know I can do it microwave too. Let's try it. Let's try it with the salted caramel, okay? I know I did it before, it works, so we will see. Okay, put them, let's try them. Woo. Good, that's how they look like. Let's put them in the microwave. And see what happens. I will look into after 30 seconds, while I'm stirring the chocolate here. That is almost there. Let's turn it up a little. Stir them. Because we need different forks because I don't want chocolate in there. Yeah, the chocolate is done. Let's get that over. It's a little hot, that pot, so I do not want to burn my fingers. Let's do the chocolate in here. So what we do, get that over here. And I get you down a little. Yeah, you see it? So I have the melted chocolate and I pour it in there. Everything. Just get it in there. Yeah. Stretch it out. There's a lot of chocolate in there, so we want to get all the chocolate out. All right. My kids used to lick those then. So now we coat our frosties with the chocolate and coat them good, so we don't want to see bare frosties, so they all need to be coated with the chocolate. Yeah, that looks good. This is how it's supposed to look like. Okay. A little bit for the baker. We take a spoon. Let me check on the caramel first. Probably have to do it a few times. Yeah, they're almost there. Good. Maybe a few seconds and we get those done too. Will be the little badge. Yeah, they work perfect actually. That worked pretty good. Almost better than the water bath. The advantage with the water bath is you can leave it in the water and it stays liquid. So here is the salted caramel. I'll show you that too. We get it in the little bowl here. Everything out. Try to scratch everything out. So you can make all of them simultaneous. You just have to find a way to melt them. Okay. So again, we coat them. It's a little harder to see, but it works. I actually could put a few in here, in the where I melted them, because then we have all the chocolate used. That's actually a good idea. So let's just coat them in here. And all the chocolate is used, and pour them back. Yeah, that works. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So, that's how they look. with salted caramel. Take that away. And now we melt the white chocolate. Let's see what we have as a instead. We start again with a minute. I do not want them to burn. We definitely need more, but I start with a minute. Okay, in the meantime we do those. Let's get that over here. You see what I do. So I have parchment paper in my cookie tray, cookie sheet, and what I make little hoops. Let's put that on. Little hoops, which they have to dry. Take a teaspoon like this. Very easy to do. And they are not holding together right now. Let them dry. We have little choco crosses, as we call them. Little mounds of chocolate. They're really good. It's so easy and they taste really good. The size of them you can make as big or small as you want. But I recommend to make them not too big, then they dry faster. Okay, look what we have in here. Yeah, we stir the white chocolate a little. It's almost there. Good. Yep. We get that one done while we do the chocolate. Yeah, I wouldn't make them too big, because then you have, this is the size I'm doing it. Like this. Like maybe a table tennis ball. Kind of. Just put them together. They don't have to be really exact round or something. They look nice as a little hoop. And they will dry. I actually like to put them in the fridge to dry. I just have to make room for it in the fridge. But they will be really nice when they're dry. Oh, I think our white chocolate is ready. If the chocolate gets too hard, you just have to reheat it again, you know, if you're too slow. I hope I'm not. You just work until the tray is full. They're not gonna get bigger, so you can put them close together. Oh, there's one. There's one. It's a little dirty work, you know, but the result is worth it. Okay. Some in the middle here. We're almost done with the chocolate. take it here. Okay, I have to clean my fingers. And get the white ones out. Yeah, getting there. You know what? I put them in my hot water. This way they stay warm. And we can work off our other stuff. Okay, have a little bit more space for our chocolate. Okay. This chocolate tray is ready, so we let them just dry. I put them here. Now we do a white tray. Actually, you could need those parchment paper on it. There is no cooking involved or baking. You just have to dry. That's why they are so easy. The kids will love them. Okay, now do the caramel, salted caramel. Where's our, give them a quick stir again, because we waited kind of a while. So, okay. Now we put the caramel on there. And it looks nice if you have it on a tray, three different colors. It looks kind of neat. I had a little bit less flakes here because I had the caramel was a little bit less coating. So you gotta, you know, check it out yourself how much chocolate you need. And I would start with a little bit less flakes until you get the hang of it, because it's very easy to put too many flakes and then you run out of chocolate or coating, and you can't finish the crosses. You don't want that. So rather start with less flakes and add flakes if you think you need more. I want a hoop. Okay, try to make them a little hoopy, not too flat. Yeah, they're good. As I said, all they have is to get cold. In Germany it was cool because it was winter in Germany when we made them, of course, before Christmas. So all I had to do is put them on my balcony. Of course not getting snowed at, but under the roof, and then they get really nice, really fast cold. Here in California it takes a little bit longer because the sun is shining here. We do have snow in the Sierras though. We got already snow, but here in Gilroy, we are close to the Pacific Ocean. We don't get snow. Very rarely at Mount Hamilton, that we have a little powder over Mount Hamilton, where the Lick Observatory is, but that's about it. Okay. They are really nice. I'm going to show you something different. When I'm done here with this tray, I'm almost done with my bowl. Yeah, I'm making those now. I'm not gonna start the white ones until they are done finishing their bowl. It's not that much left than the chocolate. Okay. You have to move them around a little, that they don't get too close to each other, but it should work. That we can make one big one out of that. As I said, they will glue together once they're cold and hold together for us. Okay, we are done with that one. Let's put it on top of here. There was a tiny one. Okay. The bowl is empty. So we could, and that's actually a good idea, do the following. Get some sprinkles out. Maybe this one. Maybe that one. Get some sprinkles out. This one is more for the, let's do the red one. Oops. Let's do the, that's a white one here. Let's do those. Get some sprinkles and sprinkle over the Choco Crosses. Why not? Give them a nice Christmassy look. Don't need much, just a little bit. Put the others. Here are some more. Makes them more festive. Okay, oh, here's one. Forgot one. So our Choco Crosses, salted caramel crosses are done. Let's put them here. For the chocolate ones, I could do, let's see, how about we put a little nuts on it. So I can open the walnuts. It looks nice too. And we just drizzle some nuts over them. Walnuts are good for you, so unless you are allergic. You don't need to have much, just a few on every, some chopped walnuts on every chocolate thing, and it looks pretty good. So we are almost done, and we can move on to the white chocolate. Hold on, I show you the chocolates, and then we move on to the white chocolate. Here you are, Choco Crosses with walnuts. And here we go again. We use the white ganache, chocolate ganache. And here is our frosties. And we pour it in, same procedure as before, just with the white chocolate. And we're gonna get this one done. Same way we did the others. So let's scratch that out. Really good. And coat all the frosties with the white ganache. You can put a little bit in there and wash it out. Yeah, that works. Okay. All of that good stuff out. And start coating again. You do not want to see the frosties without coating, so everything should be evenly coated before you start making little hoops. Okay, we are almost there. I like the white one too. Okay, I use good chocolate, so I have to say I'm not gonna save on chocolate. I want to have good chocolate for that. Okay, now we make our hoops like this. A little bit much, we put that on that one. Okay, maybe with that one. And here. Okay. Okay, my husband is watching TV again, as you can hear. Drives me insane, but we have good acoustic in this house and it's carrying, and he doesn't hear very well, so he has it really loud too. Anyway, this is what it is. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Okay. And we're almost there. That's how easy you get cookies together. I mean, it can't get easier than that. The kids will love them. It's a little bit messy, but that's the only disadvantage. So I finished all the chocolates before. I had you stopped on the video a little bit that I could finish the chocolates before they get too cold. And I have a little bit of room on that tray. Let's finish that one here. Okay. And I show it to you really quick. White chocolate. And we have a tray here. Let's put those over here, then you can see it. Where I finished the chocolate, and there is a little space for my remaining white chocolate. And then we are done. And this was it for this week. I was busy making cookies. I also had to practice for the Christmas choir at church. We have dress rehearsal on Thursday with the band, and the big concert is on Sunday before we go to Arizona. So course, I had to practice bass guitar and do my homework for that one. Was pretty busy this week, I have to say. I'm not feeling the quiet vacation time yet. Not yet. Okay, this is it. I have a few more sprinkles I can use. How about those? Oops. How about those? It's a little bit like Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. You could do chocolate sprinkles on those too, that would be looking good, but I use what I still have. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here you see them all. And put you up. I'm done for this week. Here is my white and black chocolate crosses. Here are my salted caramel crosses. More white and black. More white, I mean, and more black. That's it for today. I hope you're all doing well, getting in the groove of Christmas. And as I say in California, peace out. Pow!
Christmas time is here again. Time to cuddle my special friend. Wrapped up in bows, sitting by my Christmas tree. Christmas time